Welcome to the Herbalicious Alchemy podcast, the show where we explore the transformative powers of essential oils and their incredible ability to heal, inspire, and elevate your life. I'm Suzi, a spiritual guide, teacher, and seeker, here to help you deepen your connection with yourself, Mother Earth, and the vast energies of the universe. I'm joined each week by my wonderful co-host, Sallyanne Fisher. Sallyanne is a healer and seeker who shares my passion for blending ancient practices with modern spirituality. Together, we'll guide you through the magical and healing properties of essential oils, uncovering how they can support your personal and spiritual growth, emotional well-being, and connection to the sacred. We'll weave these natural gifts into spiritual practices like tarot, the Akashic Records, and the cycles of the moon, helping you align with your higher self and live a life of intention and purpose. In today's fast-paced and often disconnected world, it's more important than ever to ground ourselves in the nurturing power of the earth and embrace the wisdom of the cosmos. This podcast is your sacred space to explore, learn, and transform. One drop of oil, one card, and one lunar phase at a time. Hello and welcome to the very first edition of the Herbalicious Alchemy podcast. We're so excited to have you here as we embark on this journey together. I'm Suzi Edwards, your host, and I'm thrilled to introduce my co-host, Sallyanne Fisher.
Hello, I'm Sallyanne, and I'm really excited to be here with Suzi to bring you this podcast where we'll show you our passion for essential oils, our spirituality, beautiful ways that we can get involved with nature.
Fantastic. So let's tell you a little bit more about who we are and why we're here. So my spiritual journey started about 15 years ago at the end of a tragic relationship. And I had my first tarot reading and I was so inspired. And that moment was like a spark. It was like fireworks going off in my head. And I knew that I needed to dive deeper, to learn tarot for myself, to explore absolutely everything I could about spirituality. From there, my path unfolded as I immersed myself in Reiki, the moon cycles, crystals, angels, the law of attraction, essential oils, the Akashic Records, and so much more. So today, I'm really proud to be a tarot and Akashic Record teacher. I'm also an author and a soul alchemist. I'm also currently working on my master's degree in metaphysical sciences, deepening my understanding of the spiritual and metaphysical realms. My work really centers around helping clients step out of the spiritual closet, align with their soul purpose, their mission, and to help them build lives and businesses that reflect their mission and their values. I've always felt a profound connection to the cosmos and to Gaia. The universe and the earth are intricately connected and intertwined, and I believe that Gaia provides everything we need to heal, to support us, and to thrive. Essential oils are one of her gifts, simple, powerful tools for transformation that reconnect us to her wisdom. I was really inspired to create this podcast as a way to build a supportive, empowering community and to guide others on their own journeys. Whether you're just starting out or feeling the call for deeper change in your life, the world is shifting and we are being drawn back to the wisdom of the past, to a time where plants were our medicine and tarot helped guide us through the cycles of life that we all must go through. With the moon as our guide, we can reconnect to our feminine power, intuition, and emotions, learning to heal ourselves and live with purpose and passion. This is the time to embrace being soul-led, to step into alignment with our higher selves, and to create the lives of our dreams. So, Sallyanne, tell us a little bit more about how you fell in love with essential oils.
Okay, so I'm the opposite of you, Susie. Really, I started out as a scientist at university. I did a degree in sciences. I loved chemistry and physics, astronomy, and I joined the Royal Air Force. I did a 23-year service as an ops officer, and couldn't have been further away from that sort of journey that you were on at that point. But I came into contact with a lot of chemicals, a lot of toxins, vaccines. I was serving in Afghanistan and Iraq. I used to live underneath aerials, a lot of radiation. And sadly, I started to notice I had some severe memory problems. I had two of my fellow colleagues were suffering from brain tumors, and I was worried. I was really worried that I was going to find out that I was also suffering from a brain tumor. And since then, we've lost three colleagues in that direction. So I changed my life. I decided I needed to cut out toxins, I needed to cut out chemicals, I needed to embrace nature, and I discovered essential oils were super helpful in dealing with toxins and taking a different approach. So that's how I came to essential oils. Once I started to use them, I was so impressed. And I was like, I have to share this with my friends. And then my friends were getting the same benefits, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and everything really. And I got more and more excited, and I felt I have to share this with the world. This is a passion of mine to help everybody. Everybody can use these beautiful oils. Everybody should try and move away from toxins. And I'm really excited to do this podcast with you because this is a wonderful way to connect with people. So roll on 10 years. I'm an essential oil educator. I love to help mums, especially with children, getting them away from toxins and building up their confidence to use essential oils. I like to take leaders and customers on a journey of wellness. I like to inspire business owners to incorporate essential oils into their business to enhance it. I like people to join me on a wellness journey, and often I then help them to educate and train them how to have their own business and how to create an income stream and help other people. And it's a wonderful journey that I'm on, and I'd love people to join us to do that.
Absolutely. And I believe you've got a funny story when you left the
Oh, yes,
military.
I do. Yeah. So when I went to my when I put my papers into the military to say I'm leaving, right on the cusp of promotion, my big general who knew me well said, "Sallyanne, what are you doing? Why are you leaving the military?" And I was like, "I'm going to go and play with oils." And he's like, "You're going to Kuwait to pump it out of the ground." I was like, "No, no, no, essential oils." And he looked at me really strange. He said, "You're not going to start hugging trees, are you?" And I said, "Probably, sir, I probably will. Or at least I'll make friends with people who hug trees."
What a fantastic story. Amazing. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about what you can expect from the podcast. So, each episode will feature a few key segments that we feel will be really, really beneficial in helping you on your journey, wherever you are on that journey. And they're designed to educate, to inspire, and to guide. So we're going to start with an essence of the week. So we'll begin by introducing one oil. So this will be a featured oil, and we'll share its physical, its emotion, and its spiritual benefits. We'll dive into its energetic properties, and we'll explore its connection to the chakras, to astrological signs, or even tarot archetypes. So, for example, if lavender was our featured essential oil, it might reflect the calm, intuitive energy of the high priestess, while frankincense could embody the wisdom and the spiritual connection of the hermit. Sallyanne will be guiding us with the health, emotional, and physical benefits of the oils and how to use them in our daily lives. We'll then move on to a tarot card and oil pairing. So we will pair the featured oil with a tarot card to give you the theme of the week and to explore how the future oil complements the tarot's energy. The tarot is very much about the cycles in life that we all need to go through, right? So for me, tarot is very transformative. It's there to help us change. It's there to help us to understand. I will not within this be using tarot for future predictions because now is what matters, right? So we'll be using tarot for transformation in this now moment. As we pull the cards, it could tie into a current moon phase, an astrological season, or a collective energy. For instance, we might discuss how peppermint can energize and clarify the forward momentum of the chariot in a waxing moon phase. So I'm really looking forward to the tarot section. We're then going to do alchemy in action, which is very much about practical tips. And this is where Sallyanne and her genius comes in. So we'll give you actionable ways to bring the featured oil into your daily life, offering practical tips and rituals. So this could include creating diffuser blends, incorporating the oil into moon phase rituals, or pairing it with daily affirmations, using it for health benefits and for energy and emotion clearing. So an example here is you might use rose to set an intention for self-love or bergamot for abundance and manifestation. We are going to connect into the Akashic Records, of course. And in this segment, we'll share brief insight or messages from the Akashic Records, connecting it to the energy of the moment and the qualities of the featured oils. So, this is an opportunity to explore universal wisdom and help you align with your higher purpose. So, think of this as a soulful message to guide you and guide your week ahead and amplify the energy of the oil that we'll be working with. So, our intention is to provide something for everyone, whether you are new to spirituality or you have been on this path for years. You're going to gain deeper self-awareness, learning how to tune into your energy and work with tools like essential oils, tarot, the moon to bring balance and clarity. We're going to walk you through simple steps and simple ways to use essential oils in your daily life, whether for physical wellness, emotional healing, or spiritual development. And of course, we're going to help you to feel inspired to connect with your intuition, align with your higher self, and live a life of purpose and passion. So, this podcast is really for everyone, whether you're a beginner, curious about spirituality, or already deep into your journey. We want this to feel like a sacred space where you can explore, learn, and grow at your own pace. We will keep things grounded and practical while inviting you to embrace the magic and the mystery of this beautiful work. Together, we'll uncover the wisdom of the past and discover how to use it in our modern day lives. Is there anything you'd like to add, Sallyanne?
For this podcast, I feel like this podcast is for me as well. I can talk to you about the oils. I want to put an essential oil healer in every home. I want to inspire people to take action to become the captain of their vessel on this beautiful journey. And I just think this is such a wonderful synergy that you're creating, Suzi, with this podcast.
Absolutely. And of course, I couldn't do it without you.
Well,
Right?
I've been playing with the oils for 10 years. I'm a certified emotions mentor. I'm so passionate and I'm so looking forward to sharing this knowledge with people for their own journey.
Fantastic. So let's talk a little bit about why this podcast matters, right? We're living in a time of profound change. The world around us feels faster, it feels more chaotic, it feels more masculine, and it often feels disconnected from the things that truly matter to us, like our time, our freedom, abundance, and all of those things, as well as our well-being, our purpose, and our connection to Mother Earth, the cosmos, and each other as well. So it's during times like these that we are called to pause, reflect, and return to what grounds us. Essential oils, tarot, the Akashic Records, the moon, they're all more than just tools or practices. They're bridges that connect us to ancient wisdom, to ourselves, and to the universe. And they remind us that healing doesn't have to be complicated and that the answers we seek often are already inside of us, They're just waiting to be uncovered. So, in today's modern world, so many of us are searching for balance and clarity. We want to live lives that feel meaningful and aligned with who we truly are. Yet, the fast pace of life often pulls us away from those deeper connections, those connections with each other. This podcast is here to remind you that you don't have to do this alone and that the answers you seek are all around you in the natural world, in the stars, and within your own soul. So, as we navigate this changing world, there's an increasingly bigger need for grounding. We're being called to reconnect with the earth, with its rhythms, to find solace and healing in the gifts of nature, like essential oils, and to embrace practices that help us to feel steady and whole. Essential oils are a simple yet powerful way to bring that grounding into our lives. A single drop can calm the mind, uplift the spirit, or awaken a sense of clarity and purpose. Combined with spiritual tools like tarot and the Akashic Records or the cycles of the moon, these oils become even more potent, helping us align with our highest potential, our highest selves, and help us to navigate life challenges with grace and intention. So, what's beautiful about these practices is they aren't new, right? They're rooted in ancient traditions. They're passed down through time, through generations. For centuries, people have used plants for healing, turned to the moon for guidance, and sought wisdom in the cards and the symbols to make sense of life's journey. Now more than ever, we have the opportunity to weave these ancient practices into modern lives. They offer a path back to balance, reminding us that we're not separate from nature or the universe, we're part of it. Let's embrace this journey together and discover how these ancient tools can guide us through the modern world with grace and intention. Sallyanne, is there anything that you would like to add?
Yeah, I think you've hit the nail on the head, Susie. But I think that from a wellness point of view, the people are living longer but sicker. And so this podcast is intended to get people tuned back into themselves, looking after their own bodies, using these beautiful tools that we're offering to create a life which lives longer but healthier. We're trying to bridge the gap between our health span and our lifespan so that we're living longer and healthier. And I think this podcast is the answer for that, Susie.
Fantastic. Absolutely. So, next week we are diving into our first essential oil, which will be chosen by the Akashic Guides and the collective energy. We'll be exploring its healing properties, its spiritual meaning, and how you can use it in your daily life. Plus, we'll be tying it to a tarot card to offer practical ways to incorporate this energy into your daily rituals. Together, we'll uncover the mysteries, one drop of oil, one card on one lunar phase at a time. We can't wait to share this with you. Thank you so much for joining us on this very first episode of the Herbalicious Alchemy podcast. We're so grateful to have you here as part of this growing community. If you enjoyed this episode, please take a moment to subscribe to the podcast so you never miss an episode. And if you feel called, leave us a review. It helps us reach more people and build a space where we can grow together. You can follow us on social media for daily inspiration, updates, and more ways to connect with the wisdom of essential oils, tarot, the Akashic Records, and of course, the moon. Don't forget to check out the website, which is susisoulalchemist.com, for additional resources, guides, and workshops to support you on your journey. Once again, thank you for being here with us on this sacred journey. Sallyanne and I are so excited to continue exploring these beautiful tools and practices with you. Until next time, take a deep breath, find your center, and remember you're deeply connected to the magic of the earth and the cosmos.